Melissa. We just want to congratulate you for being our Women of Excellence for 2025 for Bennett Truck Transfer. So, just very proud and just thank you for
Thank you. I'm very
the,
honored.
the wonderful job that you do for BTT. So, Melissa, tell us a little bit about how you got started in the trucking industry. I know you've had a couple of different types of careers with BTT, and you've been with uh, uh, Bennett for 14 years. Is that right?
Well, started escorting my husband now, which is Wendell Moore. Started escorting. Well, I started when we got together, and that's been 19 years ago. We just celebrated 19th anniversary last month. And so we was together 24/7 for years. And then we started adding on a truck and adding on a truck, adding on a truck, leased in with Bennett. And so I get to stay home and help run the paperwork part of it. And I have an assistant that helps me, Dee. And I get to take care of grandchildren and children and mama. So yes, ma'am, 19 years I've been in it and I love it and wouldn't be anywhere else.
Now, how long were you on the road doing escort work?
19 years.
Oh,
A little over
19.
19. Oh, yeah,
19.
almost 20 now. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, ma'am.
So, um, during that time, was it I know you guys pull manufactured houses which are long and wide and are very it takes a lot of you have to know what you're doing to
Yes,
pull one of
ma'am.
those houses.
Yes, ma'am.
And so how do you think that that business has changed since when you first got into it to how it is now?
Rules, regulations have changed a little bit. Um, I haven't been out there except riding with Wendell once in a while now. I don't really escort that much, moving houses once in a while. But listening to our daughter and all, a lot has changed as far as regulations in different states. Um, but the job, I mean, you can't love nothing no better.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, BTT uh, seems to be it's a family business. The
Yes, ma'am.
most of the people that are in it, their father, grandfather, or it's family. So talk to me a little bit about that, Melissa, because that's kind of different than some of the other things that we do.
Yes, ma'am. Now, Wendell nor I had family in this. My brother-in-law started about the same time as Wendell did with Bennett. Now that Wendell was pulling houses before Bennett, but when he got on with there yet, that's where he's been. But I come from chicken farming and hay farming and that kind of thing. So throwing me into the mobile home business and paperwork part of it was a little different than what I was used to.
Hmm.
But everybody loves everybody, and most everybody tries to help everybody you see. And um, the office is family. Y'all are family, and everybody on the road we meet is family. And I mean, it's just a close knit family, and that's the way it should be.
It is, and I love that about, the mobile home business.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
really enjoy, that part of it, the closeness that you all have, and, of course, Roy and January, they just, they help make that, be the case.
Yes,
They
they
do
did.
they
They
do
did.
a great job. Um, the fact that you guys do haul things that are long and wide and safety is priority 1 at BTT.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
so what are some of the things that you instruct your drivers, talk to your drivers about, the practices that you guys do, you and Wendell, out there on the road to try to stay safe?
Don't speed. Mainly don't a lot of don't speed and uh take care of your load. I mean that's first and foremost. Get your load delivered safely and but the speeding and the permit following and Uh, all of the regulations are very important every way you go. Um, Scale
Yeah.
houses, be prepared for the scale houses, anything they can check that, we try to keep, and anything that goes wrong with the truck, they tell us immediately most of the time, and we get it fixed immediately when we know about it, because
Mhm.
that's part of it. You stop at any time and get inspected. If you fail that, it's not good. So we try to keep our trucks updated, and we do talk to the drivers about staying legal, stay safe, and get your load delivered.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's what we all should be striving for, and, and it seems as though there's so many distracted drivers that are on the road now that we have to constantly be on the lookout. You have
Yes,
to
ma'am.
always pay
It's not
attention.
it's not your driving, it's
Mhm.
everybody else's driving. Yes, ma'am.
That's right, that's right. You can be as safe as you can be, and you never know what, the other car, the other truck's gonna
That's
do.
right, sir. We
Um,
can be back as pilot cars when we be back behind the load if they have a flat tire and we're waving and flagging and trying to get them to move over, and we do run in with situations where they don't do that. And
mhm.
it's because they're not paying attention.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, that's very true. We're looking at these mirrors. We've been one of our number one. We have 5 areas that where we have the largest amount of our claims, and BTT. Um, some of the houses they haul are high, and so one of those is, of course, overheads,
The
and
delay.
then yeah, and then another one is of course, is, side swipes, lane change accidents, and so we're looking at these mirrors that I think we're gonna try to get all the trucks to use that will show, who's coming down along beside you and help with those blind spots. Um, so we're very hopeful that that's gonna help with that issue and getting everybody to get these mirrors on. So
Good.
that'll
Sounds
how many, trucks do you manage on the road?
We have had up to 8, and we are at 5 at the moment. And we've hired on ourselves to go in our trucks, leased with Bennett, many drivers. And all of those many drivers, except 2, got out on their own, got their own truck, and leased right in with Bennett. So we've kept them in the family. One moved way off, and I can't remember. The other one just changed career altogether, but all of them has stayed and got a truck and stayed with Bennett. So
Well, we appreciate that, and, that's kinda how they get to move up and grow in their job and in their
yes, ma'am.
experiences by working with you guys. Eh Uh, I don't think you have any women drivers in any of those trucks, do
No,
you?
ma'am.
Was
No,
it
ma'am.
yeah, I
Mm.
didn't think so. But if you
We
had a if you
we
had
did
a
have one. We did have one, and her and her husband was together, and then they left and went in a different route. But she was very good. We would have loved to have kept her. She was great.
yeah,
Yeah.
um, but if you did have, uh, a woman driver, what kind of advice would you give her or other women that would wanna come in to driving for VTT and driving for you and Wendell?
Well, she would have a great job for one, and we would tell her to be just as good as she can be. We got a very good friend of ours, Heidi, that is a woman driver, and she's great, and no man can hardly outdo her. So anyway, that would be what I tell her: just strive and enjoy the job, enjoy
Mhm.
it because it is a good job.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It's a very good job, and most of
And
the
any of them want to come, we'll sure put them in one.
you put them to work, won't you?
Yes, ma'am,
Yeah,
we will.
yeah, yeah, that's good. Well, it sounds like one of the questions I always ask is about work-life balance, and it sounds like that you've, managed to do that very well, and now that you're able to stay home, it probably is a little bit easier for you. So do you wanna kinda tell me about that?
Well, when we were on the road together 24/7, A lot of people say, I can't do that. I can't do that. We did fine. We never had an issue whatsoever. We just worked together great. Come home, wash clothes, pack, and leave again. And now that I'm home a lot, now I do ride with him if he's going to be the only driver going to a certain spot. Don't like him on the road so much by himself.
Yeah,
But and like I say, I have a girl D that helps me in the office when I'm gone, or I take all the books with me if she's going to be on vacation, and I work from the truck. And but balancing it is great. I mean, it's never been an issue for us. We just work. We just do it together.
and that's a great blessing, isn't it? To
We
get to
love to
be.
travel. We love to
Yeah,
work, and we do all that together. I mean, we camp. We go to old car tours and old car shows. He's into that real big. So everything we do together. So
that's a great blessing,
yes,
was to
ma'am,
be
it
able
is.
to do that.
It is.
So that's a great blessing. So there was so many wonderful things that was written about you. During for your nomination, and some of those was that you embody Bennett's core values, that you have unwavering loyalty to your team and your humble service to drivers and their family, and you always have a commitment to doing what is right on and off the road. And it says that you make time, so this work life balance, to enjoy life with your children and grandchildren. And that you are also a very active supporter of the BTT Driver Advisory Board, earning an honorary member title due to your involvement. And you've worked on a lot of the driver relief programs.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
I think that is such a great thing that the driver advisory board handles, is managing the driver relief. If we
It
have
is. I have seen
drivers,
it help many a driver. I sure have. I wish more would contribute, and we have tried to get more to contribute. And our drivers, they do, and um, seen a lot. We've seen a lot. We've seen heartache from a spouse losing to one that couldn't work for months. Cancer diagnosis, be hurt or whatever, and the driver relief fund is there for them for that. And I do try to sell all the tickets I can, the raffles. I go through. Ask your girls in the office. I'll go through. All right, girls, it's time to go. But but I do believe in that. Yes, ma'am.
Mhm. I believe strongly in it too, because we need to be there. It's part of our core values. We're faith based, and we want to help people. And you
Yes, ma'am.
guys are doing a good job of doing that. And appreciate you working too with the driver advisory board, because we're always wanting to be better.
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
Being in the office every day, you don't really understand what the drivers are, what they're faced with or what their needs are. And that's what that board helps us with, to understand that and see what we can do that might be better. Um, so, what, Melissa, is there, I know you're at home, but if is there any advice you would give? Let's just say, if I'm a young woman, wish I was a young woman, coming into this industry, what would you tell me?
Learn all you can. You're never too old or too veteran to learn something. It is a different thing every day. Every day you go out, you face something different. Don't be scared to learn from it, and don't be scared to face it. And this is just the best job to me. What I have seen, you can be anywhere else, but besides on a tractor in a hayfield, this is just the best job. Cause I do like a tractor, be by yourself, but this is a good job and it's good family.
Good, good. Um, all right. Well, in accepting this award, Melissa, for being our Woman of Excellence for Bennett Truck Transport for 2025, do you have anything you'd like to say in acceptance of this award?
Thank you very much, and whoever nominated me, I thank you. I was not expecting it at all. but I do appreciate it, and I do love Bennett, and we
Well,
appreciate you very much.
well, well, we appreciate the wonderful job that you do, and Wendell does, and just happy to have you with us, and just congratulations.
Thank you so much, Miss Marcy.
All right, tell your mama hi, and
I
let's
will.
get
Thank you.
better. Okay,
Thank you.
see y'all later. All right,
Bye bye.
bye.